castle on the hill.
Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel here. This is your boy Gamer Mikes once again doing this thing on Clash Royale. Like to shout out everybody, but before we get into it, I'm gonna do some chest openings. Let's see what we have here. Just so you all know, this video was pre-recorded. Didn't really have the time to do any live things anytime lately. So I just hope all you enjoy what you're seeing here today. Talking about the update that is about to come out in Clash Royale sometime in October. I think they're gonna add like maybe a new quest mode because earlier today I watched a video with Clash with Ash, and he mentioned a lot of stuff that the devs were referring to as updates, like like I said before, the quest mode, a 2v2 mode, a single player mode, even a new arena. I'm a little excited for that. There are potentially 4 new cards to release as well, but they didn't really give much information on that. They mentioned how the balancing of the game is, how they just do it. They mentioned a lot of stuff. I think maybe I should head over to his channel as well, mainly because I got the update information from him. So yeah, moving on along in this video, let's jump right into our first battle featuring my my homie Jose Rock. He did really well in this fight, you know, and I strongly believe he deserved to be in this video upload here. So moving into the battle, I guess he was about to play the Giant. Like I said before, this was pre-recorded, so I already know the outcomes to the battles, but I don't really want to sell out too much about it, so I guess you guys could continue to take a look. Yeah, so as he played the Giant and the Witch, his favorite combination. The guy played the Knight to counter. He played Mega Minion to defend against the Barbarians and the Knight. And going forward here, this push, it was about to get scrappy. Rock Fireball the 3 Musketeers, which was really well because his Fireball was actually stronger than the 3 Musketeers, so they take them out one time. He had a real good first push here, completely taking the first tower. As we recharge here now, we wait for the guy to build up on Elixir again. Rock still gets some chip damage in with his Witch and Skeletons. The guy tried to force him with an Elite Barbarian Skeleton play. Rock tried to defend with Elite Barbarians of his own. Guy managed to gain some damage there, but he defended well altogether. And as they both recharge to make their next move, I see Rock readies his Giant to play to the back. I believe it was on the left side. The guy readied his Barbarians on the right, forcing Rock to have to defend now. The guy played Wizard to back them up, which is a really good support for the Barbarians against a Witch. So now Rock seems to be in a little bit of trouble here on his right tower. Plays a Mega Minion to stop that. Going forward on the left with that Giant, was mopped up by some minions. Rock Zap, which was good. Now here, this is where the battle gets a little bit interesting because, if I'm not mistaken, this guy actually fought back really well. Some more chip damage from the Witch here. Going forward, as they both make their way into the last minute of the battle, let's see what will happen here. The guy plays Elite Barbarian Skeleton Bomber, completely taking the right tower. Rock completely ignores them as they actually go in on his King Tower, try to defend a Witch, but he has a push of his own on the left side. So much going on, I can't really keep up with the commentary, but I know y'all can see it. But good Fireball by Rock with a Zap following up, nice. That was a real good play. But now you have to be very careful because his King Tower low. So he played a Giant in the pocket. The guy plays minions to counter, which was actually a good move. And Rock fights hard for the 3 crown. The guy, however, doesn't seem to want to give up very easily. So we just have to watch to see as the battle comes to a close here. What will happen? They have Barbarians on one side, Elite Barbarians on the other with a Witch. The guy tries to counter, didn't work out for him. Plays a Wizard. Still under some stress here. Rock tries to defend the Barbarians. That is actually almost to his King Tower. It seems pretty much like this fight was already over at this point. Kind of worried me at this point because he missed the log to do a little more damage on the main tower. And the guy played Elite Barbarians to take out his King Tower, but he defended well with a Giant, which was a real good play. I think maybe people should take note of that. Not always a win condition would actually be a win condition, because look what the Witch did here. That was actually a really good play. And that was a good game by Rock. Well played. Shout out yourself, big brother. Nice as a pie, man. Moving right into the next battle. This one featured Gaming with Venom and another clanmate called Clan Warrior. He was new to the clan. I guess they were probably friends and they were battling out here, which turned out to be a really good battle. So I guess, if you just stick around a little bit so that the fight could start. Nice. Played Valkyrie at the back. The guy played Golem. To me, Golem is actually a double-sided sword, because if somebody play a Golem on one side and you have cards to rush them, you could, like with a Hog Rider and maybe a Bandit, you could do serious damage because they wouldn't really have much elixir to defend. But anyways, jumping back into the battle, the guy defended a Hog Rider and Lumberjack on the right side, and Gaming with Venom decided to play an Inferno Tower to defend against his Golem, which was good. The guy tried to play Graveyard. Didn't work out too well because he had Electro Wizard to counter, which I find is a decent counter type. As they both recharge here now, moving on in the battle. This is where things kind of got a little bit hard for Clan Warrior to defend. This is more or less, you could say this is actually a trifecta deck that Gaming with Venom was using, with a touch of spice using the Electro Wizard, because back then it didn't have an Electro Wizard when the original trifecta was out. Yeah, so this is the next push here coming forward. Valkyrie, Musketeer. Playing a pump is always a good idea as a beginner, because having an elixir advantage is a good thing. You just have to know when and where to play it. A prediction log there, but didn't really predict anything. But if you hold on like a second later, you would actually, that Hog Rider would have actually take that tower, because he wouldn't have had to waste his zap on the skeleton army. But yes, I think right around here is when the fight actually get real good, because this guy made a real good push here, but the defending from Gaming was real boss. I must say, shout out to Gaming with Venom. Big up yourself, man. Take the first tower here, and now the guy have a monster push coming forward with the Ice Wizard, a normal Wizard, Golem, Knight, another Golem, and one Inferno Tower and an Electro Wizard. Musketeer in the front. Still zap everything. Drop our next Musketeer on the next side, in the middle, sorry. Guy play a Graveyard. Still have remnants of a Golem coming down. And watch how many things just lock onto that left tower, but somehow or the other, Gaming with Venom managed to pull it off. And like I said, that was actually real good defending. You understand? And that was basically it for this fight, because there was no way back this fella had seen that his Golem was actually his win condition. Golem and Graveyard. So good game to Gaming with Venom. As you see, as you wrap up the remaining seconds in this fight here. Nice. That was actually a good fight. So moving on along to the next battle, which I think was actually a 2v2 with myself and another fellow clanmate, Nick. This was actually really good. Shout out yourself, Nick. Big up. Just started some BMing. This fight was actually really good. I find 2v2 should have like an actual like ladder mode, like how it have like for the single player, because I mean, I could understand why people like the casualty in the casualness rather in the 2v2, because it had no pressure on it, no worries about nothing. Anyways, moving into the battle here now. Nick and I made a real good team for this fight. These guys made a lot of rookie mistakes, too much to point out. I guess you just have to watch the fight and see. And we actually had like a small push going here. Ice Wizard is actually a really good card after the buff. He and the Dark Prince combined is like a beast team. So we play P.E.K.K.A for mini P.E.K.K.A, follow with an Electro Wizard, still follow up with a Log and a Zap, which I think, sorry, Electro Wizard, which I thought was overkill. Already Zap for the Skeleton Army, nice. Going forward here, I think he zapped the Witch, which was actually a really good play to like stop her from doing any more damage. So we have double Electro Wizard on our left tower and a big P.E.K.K.A. The guys actually tried to play their defending cards in the middle of where all our troops are, which was actually a poor move by them. I guess they were beginners, yeah, because I can't believe they made such little mistakes that caused them the entire match in like literally one push. And that brings us to the end of that battle. Yeah, good shout out to you, Nick. Yeah, that was a good rounds. And I believe this is our last battle of this video. Yeah, this was with my friend here, Joseph. Really good player. Shout out yourself, Joseph. Big up, man. One time. Yo, yo. Anyways, chopping straight right into it. Forced their hand early on with some spear goblins. I was ready with the zap, trying to anticipate if they would defend. They played Goblin Barrel. I played Log. They played Baby Dragon. Now to commentate for these 2v2 battles, it is be a little bit wild because a lot of stuff is be going on at the exact same time now. So going forward, we had a Knight, a Golem, and a Batarang push. They played a bowler on one side. Joseph rushed them with a hog ride on the left. They played Inferno Tower to counter, which was actually a really good play. But like I said, we kind of had to commentate because a lot of stuff is be going on. So just have to watch most sides. So they play there, the counter attack. We try our next push coming forward here now. Electro Wizard is actually this devastating counter to the Inferno Dragon because he really can't really do nothing if you keep getting reset. However, I sneak a bandit in. Yeah, we started to put some chip damage onto that right tower. So they had a little counter push coming forward here now. Knight to distract. Goblin Barrel on its way in. Defended well with some normal goblins, some stab goblins. Play a pick up going forward here now. See if we could get a nice little push going here. Anticipation of the zap was good. And that Inferno Tower was poorly placed because the P.E.K.K.A got a lot of damage in as well as the Electro Wizard was able to reset it. And I believe if I'm not mistaken, this was where we actually took the first tower. Yep, sweet. Electro Wizard and Executioner was almost on one spot. It looked like one troop doing a lot of damage. They both played Electro Wizard poorly there, so we started to make a small push on the left side. Going forward there, Batarang and Golem. Play a Knight on the right to defend here. Was ready with a Lightning. The Lightning actually did a little okay because it was able to make the Batarang connect to the tower, which was good. So which was actually what we was aiming for. Play Executioner to defend both of them. And this is where they try a nice little push here, but it wouldn't work, especially with a Tornado, a Giant P.E.K.K.A and an Executioner. They lock the right side, still zap, still train a Ice Golem, still putting a Knight. And they was actually doing some work there, but they lapse on the defending here because they actually made the P.E.K.K.A get straight in, and well, here don't know the power of the P.E.K.K.As. And that was basically tower number 2. So I don't think it had no way back for them at this point. Only had 14 seconds, so that was basically how this fight ended. I'd just like to say thank you all for coming out and share your time with me on this video. I hope it was good enough for you as it was good for me. I hope you all like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you all in the future. Shout out to my clan one more time, and big up all yourself. Peace out. Love in the house, man.